Hi, I'm Aiden. I'm back, and it's late. For me, at least. It's like 10:15 my time, but I'm on something of a boomer schedule, right? Like, I usually wake up at 5 a.m., sometimes 4 a.m., so 10:15 is late for me, but I'm up late because I'm editing videos for AK219. There's probably a card somewhere that tells you to go to AK219. But I'm editing, it's rendering, it's uploading, and I want to fill my time with something productive, like maybe something I enjoy, like a little Buzzfeed quizzes. Links in the description if you want to play along. Let's freaking go. This sweet versus sour food quiz will reveal which mystical creature you are. That is quite the claim, and I'll be the judge of that here. I guess you can too if you're playing along at home. Like I said, links in the description. Pick one: pickles, gummy bears, ice cream, kimchi. I enjoy pickles. Gummy bears are kind of mid to me. Kimchi, I enjoy when it's in a dish. I wouldn't just eat kimchi. Like, it has to be in something that the kimchi would complement, right? Here's my thing, though. I might be slightly lactose intolerant, but ice cream has always had a special place in my heart as one of the most phenomenal dessert dishes I've ever had the pleasure of experiencing. Going ice cream for sure. Next up, grapefruit, sauerkraut, cupcakes, or cookies. Now, if you're talking store-bought cupcakes, super overrated, very mid. Store-bought cookies, overrated, kind of mid. Better than the store-bought cupcakes, though. Homemade cupcakes or cookies, quite bueno. My entire family, all of my sisters, my mother, they're all like very understanding of how to bake things right. But if we're talking like store-bought, like things I could get at the market, right? It's got to be grapefruit because sauerkraut is fine as an addition to a dish. Grapefruit I could just eat and enjoy. Not so much with the sweets, you know? Hold up. Hold up. Vinegar? And it's picturing apples, so I'm imagining apple cider vinegar. Who the fuck would choose to consume that just on a whim? Just on a whim. I understand if you do that for health reasons, right? On a whim though, as a snack, what's wrong with you? Cranberries, they're totally fine. Cinnamon rolls, jelly beans. Oh, cinnamon rolls are fantastic. Jelly beans are very good. Trader Joe's, by the way, not sponsored. Trader Joe's has some very good jelly beans. But I think I'll lean towards cranberries because of what cranberries can imply. And I'll leave that up to the listener as to what you think I mean. Pick one: Greek yogurt, cotton candy, donuts, sour gummy worms. Oh man, I'm just not. I'm not as big into sweets as I used to be, you know? Like cotton candy's fine as a fair food. Donuts, I used to work at a donut shop, and now anytime I think of donuts, I immediately become unhappy. Donuts, big fall off for me. Sour gummy worms are fine. Just fine. I like Greek yogurt because I like its potential. It can not only be an addition to a savory dish, but you can use Greek yogurt as the base for a sweet dish. You know what I'm saying? You know? Oh, I love strawberries. Strawberries, angel food cake, lemon, and rhubarb. Hear me out. If you were to combine all four of these, I think they would make a great dish because you've got strawberry rhubarb, which is already a good combo, and then you bring lemon in, which of course is like a rhubarb complement anyway. They're essentially like the bitter sour, but then you get the angel food cake, These four items, I'm no baker, but these four items could be fantastic together. I think I'll have to go towards strawberries because as picking one, as I was requested to do, and you were, if you're playing along, is strawberries. If I was to pick one, absolutely. Lime macarons? I always get confused. I don't know if you do this at home. I always get confused with macarons versus macaroons because anytime I hear the word macaron or macaroon, I think of this type of cookie. I don't even know what the other kind is, but I know there's a different kind, and one of those words means the other kind. This is always what I think of, and these are very tasty. Kombucha's fine. Berry pie is pretty good. Pretty good. I think I'll have to switch it up and go with a sweet one. I'm going to go with the macarons. Macaroons? I fucking don't know. Pick one more. The last choice, it seems. Cookies and cream milkshake. Pretty good. Rock candy? As a child, I loved rock candy. As an adult, I think I love my teeth a little more than that. I'm not British. I don't want to look decrepit in the mouth. Pickled onions? Yeah, I could leave it. Gooseberries? I don't recall if I've ever tried gooseberries. I'm sure they're great. I just haven't tried them, and I'm sorry. If they are great, let me know in the comments. And, smooch that subscribe button while you're down there. But, I don't know anything about gooseberries. I'll go with the milkshake. I'm a mermaid. Are you really surprised? I fucking kind of. You've always loved spending time by the sea. Not really. Not really. But being a mermaid, it's kind of endearing, the freedom, and you're a fish and you're in the ocean and whatnot, but I'm not exactly a huge seafood fan, unless it's like sushi, which is mostly other things masking the seafood taste. So maybe disagree. Maybe disagree with this answer, but let me know what you got, and we'll head to this next quiz. Isn't it freaky how we can guess your favorite color based on your sandwich order? It would be a little freaky if you could do that, and I will be the judge of whether or not you can. Of course, this quiz is also in the comments. You can play along. Pick my bread. Brioche, multigrain, pita, rye, sourdough, white. Pita's pretty good. Sourdough's good. I think rye might be too dense. Multigrain is too dense also. White's too plain. I think I'll go brioche. Brioche is a good choice. Protein. Chicken, egg, ham, roast beef, tuna, vegan patty. Chicken, for sure. Of those, chicken, absolutely. Veggie or fruit. Cucumber, lettuce, onion, spinach, tomato. Now, okay. I scrolled down a little bit and I saw pick another, which is excellent news because I was just about to say I want more than one of these. Good news for future me, which is about to happen to me. I will pick lettuce as my first vegetable, and I will pick another. Do I get another? I don't. I only get two. Because next up is topping. Duly noted. Sometimes you can scroll down and get a hint as to what is to come. Pick another vegetable. I love cucumbers and spinach on a sandwich. And of course, onion always adds a good flavor, typically. Question is, do I go cucumber, spinach, or tomato? Because they all have a fantastic place in this type of sandwich. I think I'll go tomato because you need the moisture and the acidity. That's where I'm headed. A topping. Cheese, fried egg, jalapeno, pickle, corn. Cheese. What's wrong with you? Pick cheese. Are you stupid? Pick cheese. Pick another topping. Avocado, chili flakes, hummus, olives, tzatziki. I love a good tzatziki sauce. Honestly, avocado would be good on this sandwich. You know, chicken, tomato, lettuce, cheese. But if I'm going a sauce, I'll go tzatziki because I think it would accent it fantastically. Oh, well, I guess we have a sauce to we have a sauce to pick anyway. Aioli, ketchup, mustard, pesto, ranch. Now, what would go best with the tzatziki sauce I just picked? Because they kind of just added a sauce before they asked you to add a sauce, which is tricky. Because it's not going to be ketchup or mustard. Why the fuck would that go with tzatziki sauce? I'm sure you, playing along at home, if you're doing so, are are building quite a different sandwich. So ketchup and mustard might be on your palate. Not for me. Aioli and pesto might go well. I think I'll go pesto. See how that goes. Pink. Honestly, I do like the color pink. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely like in the top 5, you know, especially like this pastel type vibe. I can appreciate this answer. And I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. I'm just going to tell you, good job, Quizmaker. Now let's hit this next one. Only the smartest of the smart can get at least 8 of 10 on this tough general knowledge quiz. Now, if you listen to AK219, our podcast, which, you know, is in the comments and whatnot, description, you know what I mean. We do quizzes all the time. So general knowledge, I feel like I might grasp decently, but to get 8 of 10, let's see how this goes. And of course, follow along. Play in the description. Play along. Let me know how well you do. What is the study of animals called? I think it's zoology, biology, etymology, botany. No, I think that's plants. That's life. Etymology is either bugs or words. I always get those two confused. I think it's zoology. Correct. And what are these? Foxes? That's kind of cute. European country's capital is Minsk. That's tough, because it could be any one of these. I was going to say, like, it's an Eastern European sounding thing. All of these fit fit that bill. I'm leaning towards Serbia, so I'm going to go Serbia. Nope, Belarus. Home to nearly 2 million people. That's unfortunate. It's one of 2 L's I'm allowed to take in this quiz. The Nile is the longest river in the world. Fuck, dude, I don't know. How long is it? The longest. Nope. Second. I don't know. I'm not. That's fucking stupid. Who knows this? Who knows this? Did you know this? In the comments, did you know this? Chat? There's no fucking way. There's no way. That's stupid. That's stupid. On average, how many books are estimated to be published every day? Is this general knowledge? General means, like, who generally knows this? If this is general knowledge. How many books are published every day? I'll go 32,000. Nope, it's 11. Who would know that? 450 books per hour and 8 minutes. Who knows that? Generally, who knows that? General quiz, my taint, bro. What team won the 2006 Men's World Cup? I don't know a single person in my life that pays attention to soccer. Not a one. 2006 could be any of these. It's probably Brazil or Germany. I'll go Brazil. Nope, it's Italy. Cool. Okay, neat. This, general knowledge. General might be the most fucking general term there is. And I know. It's in the name. Shut up. In Greek mythology, who challenged the goddess Athena to an ill-fated weaving contest? An ill-fated weaving contest. Who fucking cares? And who knows, man? Athena. Apparently not the expert weaver in this contest, considering it's ill-fated. Sisyphus? Nope. Archine. Arachine. Why would you enter a weaving contest with someone who is one of the most impressive weaving skills? Transformed her into a spider? Wait a minute. So she won the contest and Athena transformed her into a spider? Is that the gift of winning? It's like, oh, you won, now you get to be a spider. What? Or was Athena just mad, like, oh, I didn't weave as well, now you're a spider? In that case, El Riz, what are you doing? Stupid mythology. Which of these colors is a shade of green? Glauculus? Got that Glock on me, though. Amaranth? No, amaranth is a plant. Plants are green, though. Like, my brain isn't even comprehending glaucose, fulvose, atroverans. Like, amaranth is the only word my brain knows, and amaranth is a plant, and plants are typically green. At least their leaves and stems. Nope, it's atroverans. Atroverans. I don't know what the fuck kind of general knowledge you're on, but it ain't this. It's not this. Have you ever I thought I was asking if I've ever fractured. No. If you have fractured your radial bone, where's it on the body? This one I should probably know. Radial. Radius? Radial. Radius. Arm? Arm. Oh, thank God. I would have felt bad if I got that one wrong. Yeah. Forearm. Okay. That's what my brain went to. What is the French word? We hate the French. What is the French word for butterfly? Brebis. Pestequois. Bourgeois. Papillon. Fucking go eat your fucking snails. Let's say brevis. Nope, it's papillion. Cool. Pastique means watermelon, brevis means sheep, and bougie means candle. Bougie means candle? Really? Okay, so papillon is French for butterfly. Which U.S. city is shown in this photo? Don't think it's Seattle. It could be Oregon. I'm tempted to say Pittsburgh or Cincinnati, but Pittsburgh is known, like, with the rivers running through it. I'm going to say Pittsburgh. No, Portland. Cool. Scored better than 5%. That's a rough L. I literally got 2 right. Did you do better than me? If you did, you're lying. And don't lie to me. Next quiz. Fuck this. General knowledge. My fucking taint, buddy. How many of these grown-up foods do you actually enjoy? Let's figure that out. Select... we're just going down the list. Okay, select all of the things that you enjoy. Olives I like on things, but I wouldn't just go out of my way to eat an olive. Black coffee for sure. Blue cheese, yeah. Brussels sprouts, definitely. Like roasted, especially. Dark chocolate, yup. Salmon, like if it's in sushi, but I'm not going out of my way for salmon. Key lime pie? Hold up. Key lime pie is a grown-up food? It's like the cheesecake of the lime world. What do you mean? Cottage cheese, absolutely. Eggs over easy? I mean, it's not my favorite, right? But I like them. Asparagus, once again, like the Brussels sprouts, roasted and seasoned. You've got something going on. I'm not going to go out and eat like just raw asparagus or like fucking boiled or something. Whatever like white people tend to do and just like boil it and send it. No. You do it the right way. You cook it with passion and flavor. Absolutely. Asparagus is fantastic. Scallops? No. Oysters? Fuck no. Mushrooms? Mushrooms raw. Just like eating mushrooms out the little container you buy them at the fucking farmer's market. Sure, it's like the styrofoam. It's tasteless. It is the closest that you can get to eating styrofoam without eating something as dangerous as styrofoam. But if you let them experience heat for even a moment, they become some of the most slimy and unpleasant objects that may enter your mouth in your lifetime. Raw mushrooms, I'll give a check mark. Avocados, for sure. Are avocados a grown-up food? Really? Cilantro? I mean, I could give or take, honestly. It's not like, I don't have that gene that people always talk about, like the gene and like all of a sudden cilantro tastes like soap. I don't have that. But I also don't think cilantro adds a lot to dishes. Sushi? Fuck yeah. Black licorice? Fuck no. You like black licorice out there? Watcher? What's wrong with you? Beans? Beans. Beans are a grown-up dish? Beans just add to a dish. Almost any dish. Tomatoes? Hell yeah. Anchovies? Fuck no. Lobster? Could give or take, honestly. I've had good lobster. I've had mid lobster. Not interested. Liquor? Yeah. Fucking yeah. Spicy food? Depends how spicy. If it's like, oh, the hottest hot sauce meant to burn your taint off your cock, you're not adding to the food. Spicy adds flavor and experience. You reach a certain point of spice, you are removing what can be tasted. Because your tongue, instead of focusing on the flavor that the spice adds, focuses on the flavor causing pain. There's a fine balance in there. And I know, look at me, white. So my spicy food tolerance, like if you were to give me a habanero, I would not enjoy that. If you were to give me a habanero in a dish, that's passable. I would enjoy that. So like there's a fine line where spicy becomes unpleasant instead of adding to the dish. Generally, it gets a thumbs up. Sour cream, absolutely. What we got here? Checked more than 60% of quiz. Who's taking these? I checked more than 60%? I thought this would be lower. Honestly, you're somewhere in the middle. You like to try new things, but definitely prefer to stick to your comfort zone. See, you say that, but I tend to be open to new things. At least I'll try anything. I'll try almost anything at least once, right? But if I know, like, hey, you want you want octopus? No, thank you. I've tried octopus. I don't like it. I'll try it though. So like, I'll take it, I'll take it. And we'll take this next quiz too. Final quiz of the day. Plan a European vacation. And we'll reveal whether you're a starter snacker or a dessert devotee. Mousse de la bois equals desserts. Okay, this must be by a French person. Now, if you know me, and you've probably seen at some point in this video, I prefer savory to sweet. So, if they get it right, they'll probably find out I'm a starter snacker. But we have seen consistently Buzzfeed quiz makers tend to get it wrong. Which happens. It's fine. You're not right every time. Which is fine. But we're picking a European vacation to determine whether or not we prefer the starters or the desserts. In Austria. Not super familiar with Austria, but I can tell by the pictures, by the vibe, what we're looking at here. And I can tell you Belvedere Palace. That fucking name tripped me out. Kunsthestar. Okay, museum. It's a museum, and that's a monument, and that's an amusement park, and that's a bridge, and that's an opera. Can we not complicate things with stupid names? Really? Palace, museum, monument, amusement park, boardwalk, opera. Isn't that not so much easier? Really? Boardwalks are cool, but this one looks kind of empty, in the picture at least. Opera? Never been, but it seems interesting. Amusement parks? Maybe if you were to ask me 10 years ago, I'd be into it. That looks cool. Like a big, grandiose, what do you even call this? Courtyard, perhaps, with a fountain? Pretty neat, but what is there to do, you know? Museums, I used to like, but I'm more of a tactile learner and experiencer, and most museums are like, no, don't touch, only look. I don't like that too much. But, I get it. But if I'm paying to enter, no thank you. A palace, nah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'll go to the courtyard. Oh, but the boardwalk. Now, I'll stick with the courtyard. Czech Republic. The Charles Bridge dancing house. That looks funky in that picture, bros. Karlstein Castle? Okay. Another museum, Petraean Tower, or a cathedral. Not much into cathedrals. Not my style. Bridges are cool, but what do you do on a bridge besides pass it? You know? Dancing house is neat. That's funky. That's funky as freak. I do like towers and castles. But that is a funky dancing house. I'll go with that. Denmark. Copenhagen Opera House. Very neat looking. Frederiks Church. No thank you. Kronborg Castle. You Denmark people, you got some funky words, man. Speak of funky words. Nijhaven. Nijhaven? Nijhaven. Looks very cool, though. Looks very cool. Another cathedral, no thank you, Little Mermaid. Kind of a cool sculpture. I'm torn between these two, because this castle looks very cool. But then, how could you pass this up? You know? I'll go with Nijhaven. France, nah, not really interested in you, France. You could probably catch the vibe, France. Anyway, something Chambord, Lake Annecy. Musée du Louvre. I'm guessing that means the Louvre Museum. I could be wrong, but I think that's what that means. Promenade des Anglais? Okay. Garden? Verdun? Okay, that looks pretty fucking cool. Verdun Gorge? I think? Yeah, that's awesome. Gardens are cool and all, but that's just all landscaping. That's not like an actual garden. That's just a lot of landscapers work here. But that gorge, that's just nature being pretty fucking epic. Greece. Museum, meh. Cool beach. Elafonisi Beach? Elafonisi? Mount Athos. Okay, that's cool also, though. The Parthenon. Whoa. Temple of Poseidon. Okay, yo, hold up. Greece got some cool shit, though. White Tower of Thessaloniki? Sorry if I'm getting any of these names wrong, except the French ones. Fuck the French. If I'm getting any other of these names wrong, I'm sorry. I love funny that is a beautiful beach. Clear water, very nice. Mount Athos. That's cool. But then there's the fucking Parthenon, right? How do you pass that up? It's the Parthenon. I'm gonna go there. Cool tower though. Hungary. Buddha Castle, Fisherman's Bastion. That's pretty cool looking. Hungarian, I don't like government too much. They always piss me off. Ludwig Museum, Pex Cathedral, the Basilica. I like the Bastion. That is a very neat set of construction right there. Italy, yo, could a pizza, Cinque Terre? Looks neat. I don't know what that translates to, though, honestly. Dolomites, Milan Cathedral, very cool. Not interested. Portofino, that's beautiful. That is very beautiful. Trevi Fountain, neat fountain. Gotta say, very neat. Villa Borghese? Borghese? I don't know, man. This port looks very neat. Good port, Italy. Well done. Latvia. How many countries are we going through, bro? Honestly, I might have to speed through these. I think the video I was talking about in the intro, I believe, is done rendering. And I've run out of, like, we haven't hit Ireland. And all of, like, the European countries I care about, they've run dry. You know, because the European countries I care about, Ireland, and that's it. So, like, I look at Latvia, and I know they probably have some beautiful things going on. But, you know, I've seen enough cathedrals, and like, hold up, though. I'm going to stop myself, though. Cool Cape. Beautiful national park. That looks like some shit you would see out of, like, a Vermont, like, pamphlet of, like, hey, here's why you should be in Vermont. And it's like, wow, I wish I could go there, but I'm poor, so I'm stuck in fucking Indiana. That's cool. Like, operas are neat, but, like, okay, a market that just looks like a store. Like, I'll go with the national park, right? Monaco? I don't want cathedrals, man. What is there to do in a cathedral? The exotic garden, that looks more like a port or a bay of some kind. Cool beach, though. A palace, I don't like monarchs. The Rock of Monaco. The Dwayne Johnson of Monaco. Honestly, looks better than the one we have here in the States. Signs contracts just to not lose fights in movies. Cool. The Rock. Netherlands. Amsterdam. De Haag Castle. Kindriek. That's just a bunch of windmills, buddy. National Park of Hoogvliet. National Park of the Deer? I don't fucking know. Royal Palace. Fuck monarchs. Van Gogh Museum. Me and the boys fuck with Van Gogh for sure. Vincent van Gogh. Poland. We got the mountains. We got the park. We got the castle. Palace of Culture and Science. Now that's a little different than like the monarch palaces we've seen in the past. St. Mary's Basilica. Basilicas are pretty neat. Oh, the Market Square, though. That's gorgeous. Spain, Alhambra, very neat. Casa Batlló? That looks very fancy. Another museum, it's just something about museums, man. Doesn't sit right with me. It's like I should go somewhere to do something, not go somewhere to look at something. I can look at something right now. It's what I'm doing right now. I'm not going to go somewhere to look at something that I can look at right now. I want to go somewhere to do something. I'm sorry, museums. It's not for me. Another cathedral. Yeah, neat. A cool park. But I'm not going to go to a park for a day, right? Unless it's a national park, in which case that's cool. We got this building. Casa Batillo looks awesome, though. I'll go with that. Like, your national park looks awesome, but like that's cool. That's very cool. UK, I could pass, honestly. Scotland, yeah, probably could go there. Probably could go there. I don't care if it's a museum. No. As I said right before I took this quiz, I don't have a major sweet tooth. Not always counting down till dessert. In fact, I count down towards the next meal I can have, you know? Something savory, filling, fulfilling, you know? You may skip right to it. No. Also, no. Cake, cookies, pie, ice cream, brownies. Am I speaking your language? No, you're not. No, you're not. The only thing you're saying that speaks to me is right there. Ice cream. Like, I know brownies, at least homemade brownies, quite bueno. But like, it's just not, no. I prefer savory. Excellent attempt at making a decent quiz, but you failed in getting my answer right. So, I hope you've enjoyed these BuzzFeed quizzes. I enjoy playing them. I know I rag on them because, 3 out of 5 times they're wrong or they're just not right, right on that line of being like mostly incorrect. But hey, it's fun to take because everyone likes playing quizzes, as far as I know. At least ones where you're not in pressure, like the fucking general knowledge one from earlier. General to fucking whom? I got 2 of 10. 2 of 10 is a god-awful score, but who the fuck knows that shit? It's not me. It mightn't be you. If it is you, congratulations. That is some Jeopardy style type shit you got stored up in your brain, bro. But like, quizzes where the pressure is off, I think is super fun. Super into it. So I hope you've enjoyed. Hope you played along by the links in the description. You want to see more of this? Smooch that subscribe button and I don't know, give a like, dump in the comments, see what happens. And I will see you later. Bye.